Hi, we're live at Magus Games for what's the name? Standard. This was 1 week after GP Manila. I'm Christian. I'm with.
Denzel.
Okay, so then you play in this tournament?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we have here on the left DaGuy with BG Richie, and me with Aetherworks Marvel. How do you like this matchup then?
Marvel's still the best deck in any versus in any other deck. It's like number one. I don't.
Okay. Right now, while filming this, we already know that Marvel has been banned. This was one of the last few tournaments for Marvel. How do you feel about that banning?
I think that's the right move. That they should totally ban this deck. Turn 4 Ulamog is just.
Yeah, but
I don't
Ulamog rotates out at October.
Yeah, but there are also other cards that are good for Marvel, like the artifact, that are going to be printed.
What artifact?
Like the Marvel, the artifact. The
Oh,
Marvel,
okay.
the artifact
Okay.
itself. Like versus
Artifact
a
itself.
big creature, a big planeswalker, like as what people are already like picturing. Like what's his name? Nicole.
Nicole. Actually, I don't really like that card. Okay, so you can see that the guy took a mulligan, and I'm about to take a mulligan. Yeah, I take a mulligan. With Marvel being banned, the guy's deck is actually pretty good. It's black green Richie. It's very aggressive. I actually really like this deck. It has an okay matchup with Marvel because when Marvel misses, they win because
Yeah,
they're
that's
so
actually
fast.
true,
So aggressive. Rishkar, Walking Ballista.
Chandra can't reach.
Yeah, Chandra can't board wipe. Yeah, that's why. So it has to be turn 4 Ulamo. Yeah, the guy has really long hair. Like, really long
You're
hair,
right.
right? Yeah. Too long. Okay, draw 6. Did the guy get 7?
I'm not.
He got. Oh,
No,
it's
that's 6.
Okay. Cheating on camera. The guy's a judge, by the way, level 1. And yeah, I played
Your favorite
first. Yeah,
game trail?
Blossoming. Yeah. Do you have the life totals? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Spire Bluff, really fast.
Oh,
Winding
you passed
Constrictor.
turn 2. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
then
yeah.
kill the
To
Winding.
kill the winding.
Winding is really good in this deck. Okay? It allows all counters to be +1. So if you make a Ballista for 1, it becomes Ballista for 2.
Two.
Yeah, so
And
good.
so on.
It's insane. Yeah, Rishkar and Nisa. Nisa's also pretty good with it in this deck with Constrictor and Ballista. Okay, how much energy do I have?
2.
Energy for ants.
That's 2.
Okay.
You
I can't
You ran out of
see
energy
that.
for
Okay,
killing
for
the
everyone
Constrictor.
watching, next time we're gonna make a
he
better.
attacked, he blocked.
Okay. Everyone's still at 20, right?
Yeah.
Rogue Refiner. So I have 2 energy right now. For everyone watching, next time we're
Rishkar.
gonna have a bigger dice, so that everyone can see how much energy. Oh, that's so big. Oh, okay. The guy made a mistake. Okay. And
Glimmer.
end of turn Glimmer. So he has Rishkar and Glimmer.
That was Marvel, and what was the other one?
I'm not sure. I think I kept the Marvel. So 4 energy from Marvel and
Ulamog.
Ulamog. Draws Ulamog. Good job. Skills. Okay, so right now I have 4 energy and a Marvel in my hand, right? What is that? Is that Harness Lightning? No. Okay. It's Botanical. Yeah. Yeah, the guy just takes the damage.
Yeah.
What, would you have blocked there? No.
No.
You were just taken?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would
So-
you?
I'm not sure. It depends on hand. Like if I have Sky Sovereign, I wouldn't block. If I didn't, I would. I would have blocked there now, I think. Yeah, I would have blocked. Because if I blocked, my Nisa would still be at 5, right? And yeah, right now, if I minus with a Nisa, look at that board. This plant is going to be a 2. This Rishkar is going to be a 4. This tracker is going to be a 4-3. So I think I would have. Oh, no. If you block the plant die. So yeah, it's just going to be Rishkar and tracker. Yeah, I might still have blocked there. Okay, 6 energy, and yeah, a second glimmer. Okay. Both bottom, both top. Okay. So I can now play my marble, and I'm
Your
thinking,
side is kind of boring.
yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna. Is that two Ulamogs?
Yeah.
Ah, that's so sad. Yeah. Ah, I kept it because I wanted to minimize the chance of drawing an Ulamog. Yeah. And yeah, go marble. So this is turn 6.
Yep.
So turn 6.
Life doesn't even matter here.
No, life's still both. Oh no, I took the
No,
Rishkar.
yeah.
I'm 17. Ah, and gets this Ulamog! Perfect Ulamog!
But I think it's right that they should ban Marvel
Yeah.
because it also
Skills.
limits them in making others really strong creature cards.
Yeah, that's also
It's
that was
very
my
limiting.
point. Now why I wanted Marvel to be banned, not because it's a strong deck, but because it stops wizards from printing good cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there you go. And sometimes it takes out skill. Like if the best players in the game, like in the Pro Tour and everything, are just looking at their top 6 cards, wanting to be lucky.
No, so you
yeah,
took
I
Rishkar
out
and
both.
Tireless Tracker.
Yep. Like if the best players in the game are just trying to be lucky, it's really
Why did the guy
Sad.
tap that?
Rishkar. It
Oh,
adds
right.
mana. So he wants to like draw. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter, but yeah. So yeah, it's both gone. Actually, no, it did matter. Okay, he would not have the mana anymore because the Rishkar would die. Okay, so yeah, he
Oh, yeah,
blocks it that
block.
way.
You're 17, right?
Yeah. And I have an Ulamog in play. This game is so dumb. I have like an Ulamog in my hand. And
You
I
still,
get the
yeah, you
Ulamog.
still got that Ulamog.
Okay,
Stupid.
so I Athun here, but I know the bottom 9 cards. Yeah, no, the bottom 7. I still Athun here because I need the energy. Okay. I'm shuffling. I think I stood up. I think someone was buying something, so I had to stand up. Yeah, and now I'm back. And Kuya Mickey is here. Hello, Kuya. For everyone at home, say hi to Kuya Mickey. Kuya Mickey, say hi.
Hello.
Kuya Mickey. What about you, Kuya Mickey? How do you feel about Marvel being banned?
I just dropped my phone.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening
So
now.
that was Kuya Mickey with all his insights. Thank you, Kuya Mickey. I think the guy is losing.
Obviously.
Okay, he's gonna make a plant, I think.
All
He
those
stopped
plants.
making. He's not sure.
He only has form. He's actually drowning.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he's really
Yeah.
drowning. I hit. Actually, I think it's okay.
He has a
because
swamp.
The deck runs 22 lands or 23 lands. For everyone who doesn't know, this deck actually made 9th, courtesy of one of our best players here in Cebu right now, GP Richie or Richie Robert Ong. Yeah. Yep. Richie's just amazing. If you see Richie, pat him on the back, hug him, do whatever you want. He's totally cool. So yeah, the guy makes a plan. I think it's gonna block Ulamog.
Summon Sylvan Advocate.
Yeah,
And
Sylvan
just pass the
Advocate.
turn.
Yep. Sylvan's still a 2/3. Oh.
Yeah.
Important to note. Well, it's gonna rotate out, but for right now, Sylvan Advocate also gives +2/+2
You
to
have
lands.
a
What's in
Chandra
my
in
hand?
hand.
Yeah.
You just drew it. I think you're gonna.
No, I had it. I had it for a
Oh,
while.
you had it?
Yeah.
I think you're gonna summon it now.
Yeah, and then kill everything.
Yeah. And attack with
Yeah.
Ulamog.
I won't have enough energy yet anyway. So if I just I have a negate. That's why. That's what I'm thinking of. Because when you're really far ahead, the only things you can do actually is just think about how you're gonna lose. Okay, so I declined to Chandra here. I think I'm holding up the negate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I changed my mind. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back in my original plan. So yeah, mill 20. That is actually how Ulamog kills you. It's not even because of it being a 10-10. Like, it mills 20 every attack. Yep. And yep, I'm helping the guy count. Yeah, I hold up the negate and have Whirler Virtual, so yeah. Okay. No, I'm casting Whirler Virtual, so the guy might kill it in response before I get the energy. And I'm looking at his cards. Murderous Gearhulk. Kalitas is like, okay, another. There's a Kalitas, yeah. Kalitas, Gearhulk, like, important to take out. Mostly Gearhulk, it gives him a chance to like find lethal. Okay, the guy's holding a grasp, but he's gonna grasp it before I get the energy. This means I can only make a Thopter with as much energy as I have, but I just let it through. I think I have 6 now, right? I'm back to 6
I'm not
energy.
sure.
Yeah, I think I am.
Can't see.
Okay, yeah, there. Because the
It's
Whirler
6?
gives 4. So yeah, I think
Whirler
it's 6.
gives 3.
The Whirler gives 4 because he
Because
killed
of the
it.
Marvel, yeah,
Yeah.
4. Oh yeah, it's 6 now.
Yeah, now I'm debating to a Marvel. No, I probably
You
Marvel
spin it.
now. Yeah, because I can still get a Chandra.
Harness. You got
Yeah,
harness.
Harness is still pretty good. It
Are
kills
those all
Advocate.
lands in harness?
Yes. That's something. So yeah, I just harness the Advocate. Yep. The guy does not have Blossoming Defense. Flower Punch. Things are not looking good for the guy. He
Fatal
draws
Push,
Fatal Push.
yeah.
Okay.
And what's the other one?
In his hand, I think there's a Walking Ballista. He scopes.
no, yeah.
Okay.
You win game 1, like that.
Yeah, the deck's really oppressive. Like, even I had a game that I moved to 5, and I still got turn 4 Ulamog.
It's mole friendly, this deck.
Yeah,
Let's just
yeah.
say, it's really versatile deck.
Yeah. Okay, here's the guy. Yeah, his hair is so long. Oh, the guy. Okay, post bannings. Since Marvel is this deck's sort of worst matchup, do you think that means that this deck is going to be really good, the black-green deck?
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah, I like
Holy
it against
shit.
Mardu.
Oh
too.
shit.
Like,
Oh, I swore. I swore like twice.
I like it against Mardu because it can board in the Bestiary.
You can also board in the Dissenter.
Yeah, Dissenters. Yeah. I think Richie plays 2 main or 1 main. And yeah, some lists, like in the US, like Sean McLaren, he played 4 main
Of
Dissenters. Yeah, so good. There you go, the guy has the Sky Sovereign flagship. He's putting in, what is that? I can't see.
I can't
anything.
see.
I think it's discards.
Transgress?
Yeah, Transgress. But you can play around Transgress by not drawing your Marvel yet and drawing it later.
That's very high skill.
That's skills. So much skills. Skills. Richie would call it skills.
So what did you board in?
I forgot.
Oh, great.
I don't know. Wait, let me
What would
think.
you board in this
boarded
matchup?
in a Torrential Gearhulk, and then I boarded in other good blue cards. An extra Glimmer. I think I boarded in extra Glimmer.
And the Gearhulk.
Yeah, Gearhulk. I remember I boarded in
Why?
4 cards. You board in the Gearhulk because they're gonna make you discard everything. Like sometimes they play
yeah.
Dispossess. Yeah, so if they Dispossess, they name Marvel. Dispossess is name an artifact, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then it's removed from the game, all copies. So the Torrential gives you another win con. Torrential is also really good because against this matchup, you just want to beat them card for card. Because they're not actually super fast, they're just steadily fast.
Yeah.
Like they beat you card for card.
Big
so,
creatures,
yeah.
value.
Yeah. So if you outvalue them, like this play, Glimmer and then Torrential Glimmer, that's like 4 cards. And a Torrential. And the Torrential also can't be grasped.
So the guy mold.
I think so.
You
yeah.
think you're
Yeah.
That's
2
two
Chandras.
Chandras.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna mold this. 2 Chandras is so bad, especially against this deck. Yeah, that's my signature. I'm gonna mold. Yeah, I do
You
that
flicked it.
and flick it twice, and then that's my tell. Like, he's gonna mold. If we're playing and then I do that, I'm gonna mold. That's your tell. Right? 4 mulligans in this game, in this match. Because game 1, both of us also mulligan. Okay. Cast your votes in the comments. Who shuffles better? I messed it up. Okay. Me or DaGuy?
So the guy cleaning his nails on camera,
Yeah.
standard.
Yeah, it's so DaGuy. This is a Japanese cut. I learned it in GP Manila. Yeah, this is how Kui Wentao, Tomomori, and Kazaharu cut against me. I had to mulligan each game too. It's so good. It's the Japanese cut. The Japanese do everything better. The Japanese kato.
Racist.
Okay, 6 is that it's a tracker. Gearhawk. Chandra
Gearhawk,
again.
Chandra,
Yeah,
and is that Ulamo?
Torrential. What? Really?
I see like tentacles and.
Yeah. So, yep.
Did you just cry and then decided to mulligan?
No, I think I remember this part. Yeah, I was talking to the guy about how you could cheat by not saying if you're keeping or
Yeah,
not, but
you
then
just
automatically looking.
So that's what you did?
No, I set an example. Okay, I warned everyone about that in the GP. Like you could like look really quickly, and then if it's really bad, you mulligan automatically. I'm mulligan again.
Yeah, to 5.
Did
That was
I cut?
actually a Gearhawk, Chandra, and
Yeah,
Ulamog
it's so bad.
in your hand.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm all to 5. That's weird because
That's an
I remember
Ulamog and a
winning this
Chandra
game.
again.
How did I win this game after like mult to 5? Skills.
You can still win this game,
Yeah.
even if you multi 5
Yeah.
with Marvel.
Athun.
Yeah,
Athun's
say
so
Athun.
good. Yeah. Athun's really good, right?
Very.
Yeah. Oh, okay, he's got the transgress. He doesn't have the mana. It's like on tap. That's the problem also with this deck. Like, that's why I like mono black zombies better than black white zombies. Because sometimes you get tap lands and then you just lose because you're not fast enough. Same as this deck, but this deck isn't really like super aggressive. Yep, woodworkers. So energy count, I have like 5 now,
You're
right?
23.
Yeah, 23 and then 5. Okay, the guy's got tracker. Okay, that could mean that he has a Kalitas on turn 4 or Ballista for 2. Because normally you want to drop tracker and then automatically land drop.
So you have 2 more energy, you have
Yep.
7.
Yep,
You draw a card.
Yep.
Okay.
7 energy. And 23. Yep. So my rogue refiner versus his tracker. Okay, there you go. He gets the clue. Oh, he has an evolving
He has
wilds.
an evolving wilds, yeah.
Okay, so he has to have like Kalitas or something.
Yep.
Yeah, Kalitas. That's why he cast it on turn 3, the tracker. It's a little risky because sometimes they just kill it, but if you have like the Kalitas, that's so wrong. I think that's wrong. I think
That's
the guy made a
that was
mistake
really
there.
wrong.
Yeah, he attacked with his tracker to get a zombie. I
That
don't
was
think.
wrong. I wouldn't
think
do that, though.
And he has an evolving wilds in his hand.
You have
The
8
marble.
energy.
Okay.
Marble. You spin.
Yep. Of course.
Hope you get an Ulamog.
I have 2 in I showed it to him
yeah,
too.
you showed it to him.
I remember this. That's how I. Ulamog! How do you feel
I think
about
that also
Ulamog?
happened in game 1.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
had 2 Ulamogs, I think,
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, I think
but
I
you
had one.
still,
Yeah,
you
I
still
still
got
had-
the Ulamog anyway.
Oh, the guy's
That's
so
just
salty right
over.
now.
That's
Yeah.
over. You can't.
I'm not even gonna hit the Kalitas
Turn 4
anymore.
Ulamog, see?
Yeah, off
See?
a mul 5. Look, this is one of those games. Yeah. The guy's.
This is why it should get banned.
Yeah, yeah, kinda. Because that was just really lucky. Like the guy made a misplay. That's true. Like he attacked with his tracker, but even if he didn't make that misplay, it would not have mattered
Yeah.
because I still got Ulamog on turn 4 anyway. Like
It's just unfair.
yeah, it's unfair. It's unskillful. I mean,
No,
yeah,
see, look at all
playing
those
it.
skill. The skill
at all
involved in
that
playing
skill.
Marvel.
I mean, I'm not saying everyone who plays Marvel is unskillful.
Yeah, you need to get hurt.
Yeah. Because I'm playing Marvel, come on. But
Oh.
the deck itself is not healthy. Like, look at all the bannings in Magic. They banned Second Sunrise. They banned... Because sometimes they just want to ban decks that are just unfun or unskillful or just like this. It's so random, this game. Like, I had
Yeah.
2 in my hand. Okay, normally if you play with 4, you have 35%.
It's so small already.
yeah.
Like
So
And you just
I have
get
two
it,
in my
like,
hand, so
oh.
it's like what, 20% now? Less than 20, I think like 19% or something. 15, 35, it's 17.5.
This doesn't even
To get
matter
the little-
anymore.
yeah,
This
doesn't even matter
doesn't
anymore,
even
yeah.
matter anymore.
The guy's just playing.
Life
Or
doesn't
even,
matter
even the camera,
anymore.
did you see that? The camera like
Yeah.
stopped focusing and then focused again. Like, oh, even the camera doesn't care anymore.
Black green doesn't really have an answer to Ulamog
for
unless it's
Ulamog.
like 3 grasp of darkness. When it's down, you can't really. Oh god.
Actually,
unless you go really
Wait,
wide.
No,
like-
I think the guy also made some mistakes.
Really?
Didn't,
That
didn't
part?
he have transgress in his hand?
Yeah, I think
chose
he did.
not to
yeah.
transgress. He chose to kill his own tracker. The guy actually made a lot of mistakes. Yeah. He chose to kill his tracker with an evolving wilds.
He chose
to
to
not
summon first
transgress.
the tireless.
No,
He
that
didn't
was
transgress first. No, it was top land,
Yeah, yeah.
top land, and then untop land, then tireless, right?
yeah. It was top land,
Then
tireless tracker.
So he didn't transgress at all.
Yeah. Actually, was okay with that if turn 4 he transgressed.
Yeah.
Because if he transgressed me turn 4, I couldn't do this turn
Yes,
4.
actually, yeah.
He would have seen my
But then
terrible hand.
He wanted to be fast, I
Yeah, but
guess.
he's-
That was his like
Yeah, I
plan.
think that's wrong. And I'm
I
spinning
think that's
again.
wrong too. Cause
Yeah.
like,
Oh, the guy.
cause this deck isn't really even
Yeah, you
fast.
don't even have to be super fast.
Yeah.
You just have to like win. Okay, I technically miss. I get the Marvel. What is that? Oh, I got the
Whirler.
Virtuoso. It's pretty good.
3 energy.
Yeah. It doesn't matter anymore because
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't
banned.
matter.
But no, I meant like the Marvel
Ah.
trick where if you spin another Marvel, you get 2 energy because both Marvels check. Because Marvel has if a permanent enters the graveyard, you get an energy. So if you have 2 in play and then you have to get rid of 1, you get 2 energy because both Marvels still trigger.
Just mill.
Yeah, it doesn't
mill
matter.
20 again.
Okay. Oh, the guy.
Interesting gameplay.
Yeah, it's so good, right? For everyone who are watching and thinking this is boring, don't worry. Marvel is banned. Effective June 19th. Right now, as we're making the voicing for this, it's June 18th. Tomorrow, no more Marvel. Some people have even gone as far to say that June 19th is the real Independence Day. 'Cause that's when Marvel's going. Yeah, I've heard that all day today in the store. So yeah, the guy's just holding his cards,
Counting
his
what's left.
cards. I think he's gonna
It's
scoop
over.
soon. Yeah,
No.
it's probably gonna
You just can't.
scoop really soon. Yeah. Well, on the bright side for everyone, Marvel is banned. And any closing remarks? Cause
I saw
this
one game though
okay.
in one GP. Like
Yeah.
I forgot where it was. I saw it on YouTube.
Okay.
Like the Marvel dude, like
Mhm.
already dropped 2 Ulamogs. Like he already, like
Yeah.
the second Ulamog against like a BG
A BG
player,
deck,
he
yeah.
still won.
I was super wide.
Yeah,
that
it's
must have
super
been
wide.
really late
Yeah,
game.
really late game,
This is
super
not
wide.
late game. I
Like
dropped.
the plant tokens,
Yeah.
the Nisa, the ballistas, he still won.
Yeah.
But then who won that round was Marvel. But he just won that one game. But I was like, respect, respect.
Yeah, the guy.
I had
was
respect
cool.
for that dude.
Well, I think we're about to sign off. This game's probably done.
Yeah.
Mad props to the guy though. I think he's really thinking right now.
Yeah,
like,
he
how
is.
do I
It's
still win
actually
this
obvious.
game?
He's really thinking.
He's kind of dead though. There's nothing.
There's
he can-
like 4 cards
even
in
if-
his library
Even
left.
if I stop playing
You
for
just
like
have to attack
5
once.
turns, he would still die. Like that. This is how bad it is right now. If I stopped playing and gave him 5 turns, he'd still die. Yeah, it's over. Yep.
No,
The high five
yeah.
of friendship. So yeah, that's it.
See?
Well,
And that's that.
And that's why it's banned. For everyone watching, this has been Christian, Denzel, and Kuya Mickey. Say goodbye to the audience at home.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching, and we're gonna have more uploads soon. Bye.
Bye.